my name is Marianne, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things related to the storytelling industry. If you don't already know me, I write nonfiction under my real name, Mary Ellen Quigley, and romance under my pen name, M.E. Laverne. And in today's video, we're doing a writing vlog. I don't know what I'm calling this one. Maybe something like a week in the life of a writer with a full-time job or something like that. I don't even know, but we're going to go with it. I was like, I haven't done a vlog in a while. Why not? First and foremost, let me know what you think about the audio and video quality because I got a new phone last weekend. This is a Google Pixel and I've always only had Samsungs. So I'm trying Google Pixel because it was a good deal. So you have to let me know if the camera and audio quality is better. You'll also see I got my Kanban board updated for November. It is a much quieter one because the podcast is on hiatus for a couple of months, and so it's basically just writing stuff that I'm dealing with. It has been quite the Monday though, let me tell you. I had to take my car to the dealer because the check engine light came on yesterday when I went to the grocery store. 'Twas an oil leak that leaked into the transmission and into the engine of my car. Thank God my father pushed for me last year when I bought this car to get the extended warranty, even though the car was a 2020. He was like, you will pay for this extended warranty. Thank you, Daddy, because it is covered under warranty. Thank you, Lord, because otherwise it would have been like $5,000. It is now $0, but unfortunately I'm going to be down a car for like a week. So that stinks, but you know, it is what it is. I also, because I got my new phone, none of the MFA like authenticators were working. So it took me 2 hours today to get into my work apps. I had every intention of finishing up work like around 5:30, 6 o'clock today because I wanted to work on some writing stuff tonight. Because as you guys know, I have a book coming out November 26th and I have to do the last round of edits this week. But I have to get through all of those developmental fixes and story fixes by Friday. So I'm just like, I still need to record TikToks and like finish up a few things on social media. I'm also supposed to go to my sister's house this weekend, but that's kind of up in the air right now because of the car situation. They're saying that I may not get my car back till Saturday or maybe Monday, but my sister and I were going to go to Books. Is it Books by the Banks or Books on the Banks? I can't remember what the exact name is, but it's in Cincinnati and it's a big like author fair that we wanted to go to. And it was going to be something fun. Drive down Friday after work, hang out with my sister on Saturday, go do bookish stuff, and then come back. But now I don't know if I'm going to have a car. So if that doesn't happen, then I'm going to be kind of sad because, I don't know, I just miss my sister and we need to hang out. But yeah, everything's kind of up in the air. So anyways, welcome to a long vlog. We'll see how it goes. Check out my cute tree. I got to show you my tree. Okay, this is my holiday tree. I don't know if I've ever showed it to you guys before, but I keep this in the corner of my office. This is all Dollar Tree. So this is like a clip-on flower. These are just regular fall flowers that they have in their flower display. And then there were these little clip-on bows. There's one, there's the other one, and then this was the other design I got. Those were just in like the fall decor section. And then I got some of these ones that had the little pumpkins on the stick. And then this is just a tablecloth that I've cut for the base and then draped around the tree. And this is something I switch out every season just for fun, just as something fun. Because let's be real, I spend a lot of time in my office. If you want to see any of the other designs I've done, I actually just recently did a post on my Instagram so you guys can see some of my past year, like trees and things I've done. I think I'm going to keep a lot of the same decorations this year, maybe add to them. But I think I want to add a few seasons. I kept it pretty simple, but I think I want to add a couple seasons. Like during the summertime, I think it'd be fun to do like a beach themed one. And then maybe for like September or something, maybe do like a sunflower themed one. I don't know, but that's my little nerdiness. Anyways, that's enough of this. Let's finish the workday. I have got some things to do on my post-it notes and I'll check back in with you guys later. Hello again. It's now dinner time, and I apologize for the sound of the microwave in the background. And there's my dog's tippy-tappy feet. And I wanted to show you guys these meals that I got, and I'll explain them here in a minute. So I have been trying to, there's the baby, hi baby. I have been trying to watch what I'm eating because I'm in this really bad habit of after a long day, I don't want to cook, so I go through drive-through. And as we all know, Mary's overweight, so I don't need to be doing that. My friend told me about this place called Clean Eatz, and Clean Eatz is a delivery service kind of like Factor, but it's not a subscription plan. You can just go out and buy meals and not like be on a monthly plan. But they also have local stores, and I happen to live 20 minutes from a store, so I was able to go in and just buy these individually. Calories are pretty fair, 311, lots of protein. You know, I was like, let's try it and see because it's better than going through drive-through. So I have one in the microwave, and you guys will get to try it out with me. All right, she's out of the microwave, and this one is called taco pasta. Let's take a bite and see what she tastes like. That is actually really good. Wow, that is actually really, really good. I'm kind of impressed. Okay, well, I'm gonna eat my dinner, and then it's already past 7 o'clock. It's like almost 7:30 already, because that's how long I worked today. So I don't know if I'll get much editing done today. I will probably not do another update tonight. I will let you guys know tomorrow how things went. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my taco pasta and then maybe try to get through at least a page or two. And I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. I splurged and I got the good coffee today because I needed the good coffee. I did not sleep well last night. I don't know why, but I could not sleep and it was a rough night. But I ended up not sitting down to edit until about 8 o'clock last night because it was just one of those days. I don't know if I explained this yesterday, but I'm actually doing the final run through of self edits and then I'm sending it to my editor on Friday evening. The editor will have it over the weekend and then should turn it back into me by Monday or Tuesday of next week. And then I will do kind of my last little bit of cleanup and formatting, and then it has to be uploaded to the Zone by Friday evening, which should be very easy to do. It's a very easy book. I'm not worried about timing on this. It'll absolutely be all wrapped up and good to go, unless there's some kind of emergency. So I'm excited about being on schedule. Also, it is my busy week at work. So the way my work schedule currently is with this new job is I have one busy week where I have meetings and calls like all week long. And then I have 1 week that's less busy, but it's forecasting week, which is kind of bad timing. But I mean, I hadn't started this job when I planned all this. So I mean, I'm just making it work. But if you look at my Kanban board, and this is funny because I didn't even pay attention. I put draft instead of edit. That should say edit, but they all say draft. Anyway, I did chapters 1 and 2 for my self edits yesterday. I'm hoping to get 4 chapters. I have 3, 4, and 5, and 6. I want to do self edits. There's only 10 chapters in the book. So if I can get through these today, then I'm halfway through, and then I can finish up the last half Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe on Friday, and then have it turned into my editor. That's my goal today. I have a very long work day ahead, so cross your fingers that I actually can get out of here somewhat on time today, and then we will go from there. I don't know if I've mentioned this to you guys, but I have an inoperable hernia, and that's inoperable because of my weight. That's why I'm trying to lose weight, because I have to lose like 100 pounds before a doctor will go in and try to fix it. But in the meantime, I've got a hernia that likes to herniate, and boy, does it hurt today. I have the occasional day, maybe once or twice a month, where it'll just be like hurting, and today happens to be one of those days. I'm like, it couldn't have been any other day this week. It's the day where I have a long day, but I'm gonna try my best to like push through and go from there. But ow, just ow is all I got to say. I'm gonna stop rambling. I will see you guys later. Hey guys, it is lunchtime, and I thought I would pop in here and show you guys my new planner for 2025 that just got delivered by Amazon. If you didn't already know this about me, I still keep a physical paper planner. And that's because I like to make daily to-do lists for work. Let me see if I can find a good week where I have like things actually crossed. Look, here's an example. I make written to-do lists for my work day because I just prefer that. I think the first time I had a planner was in elementary school in 5th grade. It was actually a thing that our school system did. I don't know if school systems do this anymore, but when I was growing up, you would get a planner for the year for your school. And it would have like the school logo and the school rules and your breaks and your schedule and all that stuff in it. So I started keeping one in 5th grade, and honestly, I've just never left it. I still utilize things like, of course, that for writing, I use the Kanban board, and I do like to-do lists for projects, and at work, I will do Google Calendar blocking and things like that. But day to day, I still live and die by my paper planner. I just always have, and I think that at my age, I probably always will to a certain extent. However, I'm very hard on planners. I will spend $10 to $15 max on a planner. This I got on sale for like $10 at Walmart. And I usually stock up at the beginning of the year when they're all on sale. But this is my third planner for 2024. Third one. Because I'm very hard on my planners. I just am. This one came across Amazon. And I had one of those coupon thingies. Plus I had a gift card. So I spent like $7 on this thing. And I'm glad I only spent $7 because right out of the box, I'm already unhappy with a couple of things. First thing is it came damaged. So it's got a little bit of a dent. And then also, this is already chipping and messed up here, which I think it just came from shipping. I think it just got beat up, and it was not really in a box or anything. It was just in a padded envelope, but it was a thin padded envelope. So like, it's already damaged. So between us, this probably may last me to like maybe March. Because if it's already doing this just from being shipped, how's it going to survive being in my backpack and going with me on every trip I go on? Like, it's not going to probably survive long, but I will still show you what it looks like because it is on sale on Amazon. This one, again, is very basic. These never last. I'll probably be cutting this off in like a month or two. But very, very basic. It has like a bunch of stuff at the beginning that I never use these. Like if I have someone's address or birthday, it's in my phone. I don't need to have it in here. But it comes with your month overview, and it gives you October, November, and December, just like an overview, which I'll use in my old planner. I don't need it for this one. But you do have an overview for each month. And then again, this is the main reason. I like to have a lot of space because I will put my appointments up here. I will break it down by property. I'll also put like if I have personal things around my house or like that I need to do that are not writing related, but just like remember to take the trash out or whatever. That all goes on here. So I need to have a lot of space. That's also why I always get an 8.5 by 11 planner. A lot of people like the smaller planners. I like to have space to like really get in here and write on things. And sometimes I'll highlight and color code. I haven't been doing that as much lately. But anyways, it does all of that. And then at the very end, it's got like a few note pages, some random page with holidays and state capitals. I don't know. And then there's like a pocket in the back. So again, this was $7. This is fine for 2025. I don't think it's going to last me the whole year at all. But it's pretty. It's got a pretty purple. And realistically, I'll probably be replacing this by like March or something. So anyways, does anybody else keep a physical like paper planner? Just me? I don't know. Maybe it's my age range. I don't know. Happy Wednesday. I'm hanging out in the car, as you can see. This is the loaner car, which they actually gave me an Equinox that was pretty similar to the one I already have. So it was nice to be in a loaner car that was like my real car. But anywho, the dog had daycare this morning, so I took the baby to daycare. And then I ended up stopping by McDonald's for breakfast. So I've got my day 2 of the fancy coffee because I do not have enough time to go home and cook, and I took my medicine, so I started feeling a little shaky, and I was like, I'm not gonna have time to go home and cook, so I'll just go through the drive-thru and get myself a burrito and a hash brown. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I did not get any editing done yesterday, which I'm really sad about, but it was just a busy day at work. I ended up working till almost 7:30, and then when I got off, I had other things I needed to do. I ate dinner. There were some things around the house that needed to be done, and so I didn't get any editing done. It looks like the car is likely not going to be back in my possession to go to my sister's house. I got an update from the dealer this morning, and they are thinking if I get the car back on Friday, it will be late Friday, but it's probably going to be something I need to pick up from them on Saturday morning. I still have to have everything into the editor. She wants to work on it on Saturday, Sunday, and part of Monday. So I still need to have it into her, but at least if all else fails, I can pull a late nighter on Friday, you know what I mean? And then I don't have to worry because I can sleep in on Saturday. But if I'm driving to my sister's house on Friday, then obviously that's like 4 to 5 hours of my evening that's going to be spent driving. So it's going to depend. I really am still hoping that I get the car back because I want to go hang out with my sister this weekend. So I'm really still hoping that it gets back to me on Friday at some point, but it's up in the air right now still. Yeah, I still have a lot to do, but I wanted to pop in, let you guys know what is up, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later today. Hey everyone, it is the end of the day, so I thought I would pop in and give you guys an update before I log off of my work computer and hopefully into my personal computer to work on edits. So it's almost 6:30. It's like 6:24 right now. It's been a very long day. I was in meetings most of the day. I did take the dog to daycare, as you guys saw earlier, and I spent a couple hours in Chicago. It has just been very busy today with work-related things and just a lot of meetings that I had to be part of. I did go through a drive-through for dinner, which is probably not the smartest thing in the world, but that's the reason why you haven't seen me vlog really much today, is because I've been in meetings most of the day. But I did just recently get my doggy from the Doggy Daycare. He did good. They were able to put him one-on-one with another dog, and he played. Usually he can't be in play groups because he likes to hump all the other dogs. My poor baby. Yeah, it's just been a long day. I did hit up the drive-thru for dinner, so I've been fed. I've got probably 30 to 45 minutes more of like recapping meetings and sending out notes to people on things, and then I can turn off this computer and go in and work on my personal stuff that I need to work on. My goal still is to get, at this point, I need to at least get 2 to 3 chapters done today. I'm really hoping for maybe 4, but honestly not starting till like 7 or 7:30 at the latest. It's probably going to be like maybe 2 chapters, but we'll see how it goes. This is the most boring vlog ever, I feel like, but welcome to the show anyway. Happy Thursday! And I'm so excited because I am finally caught up on a lot of things today. I still have one busy day at work that I'm trying to kind of like get through today because I have meetings and I have some important things I need to get done. But you know what? Once I get past today, tomorrow is a catch-up day, and a catch-up day is so important in the grand scheme of things because sometimes you need, I do my schedule like that on purpose. People are like, why do you schedule things the way you schedule things? Well, I have 2 days each week where I really don't have anything scheduled as far as meetings go. And that's because you need those uninterrupted days to get projects completed, right? So anyways, I'm excited that this is my last busy day and that tomorrow I can play a little catch up with things I haven't gotten to yet. Also, I did get 4 chapters edited. So all I have is the last 2 chapters, and I'm going back and forth on whether or not I want to throw together a quick epilogue or just leave it alone because it is a series. So maybe I could do like a bonus short story or something when the whole series is wrapped up. I don't know. I'm thinking, but regardless, I made a lot of progress yesterday. Also, my dog did amazingly well at daycare yesterday. I will share some pictures because I like to share him because he's my baby. So first of all, they do holiday photos. Look at this fall picture of him. He has the cutest face. Like I could literally kiss his face all day. He's so cute. And I love their holiday pictures. I have a whole bunch of them like printed because they're so cute. Anyways, also he did get to play yesterday. They had him one-on-one with another dog. So here's some pictures of him playing. And what they were telling me is they have realized that he doesn't like the big play groups because he gets overstimulated and then he wants to hump all the other dogs and like it's just too much for him. It's like too overstimulating. But they have found that if they put him with 1 or 2 other dogs, that he does well. So this is just him playing with 1 other dog. And that made me feel happy because I don't like that he's just sitting around all day bored. And then also because I had to go to Chicago for a few hours yesterday, I didn't want him here by himself. So I think I'm going to try to keep him in daycare at least 1 day per week. I kind of want another dog. I'm going back and forth. I'm thinking about it. I have decided that if I want another dog, it needs to probably happen in the next year or 2. But if I do get another one, I'll probably wait for spring or summer because I do not feel like potty training in the wintertime. But that's kind of what I'm thinking about. I need to get through the workday. I do have a couple of meetings I have to prep for. Honestly, I love my job, but I hate meetings. I don't like presenting meetings. Everyone is like, oh, your meetings are so good and you do such a great job with them. And I'm like, I'm glad you think so because I always feel like I'm awkward. I always feel like I'm like very awkward and just like not good. And I'm not very good at presenting information, like professionally because I'm a very laid back person. A lot of times I'll be like, I don't word things well, which is kind of silly to say as someone who's a writer, but I'm not good at wording things like you're reading a textbook. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm not good with the corporate lingo, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I love my job, and running meetings is part of the job. So you just deal with it because that's what you have to do. So I'm always really happy when I get to Thursday, because at the end of the day, Thursday, I'm done with meetings for the week, typically. I'm going to go to work. It is just now going on 9 o'clock. I usually start work around 9, so I need to get off here so I can work for the day. I will maybe pop in on lunch, but if nothing happens exciting between now and lunchtime, I'll just give you guys an end of the day update, and then we'll go from there. Hello, it is the end of the day on Thursday. I have my trusty sweater back on because I'm freezing. Also, it is that time of year where it is super dark early. It is only 5:30, but yet it is dark, dark, dark outside. I hate winter for that reason, but I'm getting ready to finish up with work. I have a couple small things I need to finish up at the workplace, and then I'm going to eat a quick dinner, and then I'm going to work on my last couple chapters that I need to edit. But I wanted to show you guys that I got a new Kanban board, as you can see. Now I know what you're thinking. Did you splurge and get the fancy Kanban board? I did not. I also did not get a dry erase board because I thought about getting a dry erase board, like something kind of like this, and then just using like washi tape and whatever. You know what? I stuck with the Dollar Tree theme, but I also realized that I did not need the giant poster board get up that I had going on because I wasn't even using half the space on the board. So I decided to consolidate, but the Dollar Tree actually has a 6-pack of little poster boards. They're just white poster. Well, obviously, I need to tape that up better. They have been resecured. Okay, what was I even saying? So there was a 6-pack of poster boards that are yay big. And I just took my washi tape that I already had, made them look somewhat pretty, and I put a couple of motivational sayings. So it still kind of looks like a child's art project, but that's okay because realistically, nobody goes in my office except for me anyway. So like, who gives a crap? I'll show you what they look like. Okay, here they are. Obviously, my tape did not work, so I just have to do, doing, and done. And it's literally just washi tape that I already had. This whole project, because I already had the Post-it notes, already had the washi tape, so it was $1.25 for the poster boards, 6 of them. I have 3 left. And then it was $1.25 for a sheet of sticker letters. That's it. That's it. It still looks like an art project. I don't care. It was a $2.50 project because I had everything else. I'm excited to have something that's a smidge more professional looking. I'm going to go eat dinner and get to work on editing. Hey everyone, it's Friday. We made it to the end of the week, and you guys are probably watching this on Friday, hopefully, if I get all of my editing done. But I'm excited to announce that I did finish all of my edits last night. I stayed up till about 1 o'clock in the morning though. Ended up taking my shower this morning, as you can tell from my wet hair. But yes, I got all of my edits done, and I decided last night I was just going to stay up until they were done. Because I know that I have really no meetings today, so I'm like, it's just going to be like a catch-up day. So if I'm a little bit sleepy, I will just enjoy my coffee and I will push through. The only other thing I want to do tonight is I will probably do where I have it read to me. So I don't know if you guys ever do this with your books, but I do it with every single one of mine where I'll either have Microsoft Word or Google Docs read to me, read it aloud. So it's kind of like sitting down and listening to an audiobook. I tend to use Word more so because it uses AI voices and I think it sounds more like a person. But I have it read it to me as though I'm listening to an audiobook. And that's kind of my one final check to make sure there's nothing that sounds odd. It's also a good way because if there's a giant plot hole, as you're reading it, you may miss it. But as you're listening, you're like, oh, wait, I didn't explain that well, did I? So I use it as one final check, and then I will send it off to my editor and I'm good to go. As feared, though, my car will not be back till tomorrow morning. I kind of already assumed that. I'm so sad because I miss my sister. And if you guys are still here, because I'm pretty sure we've got to be 25 to 30 minutes into this vlog by now. If you guys are still here, you are troopers. But One final thing I wanted to talk about, and it kind of coincides with going to see my sister, right? Last time I did writing vlogs, it was my writing a book in a month vlog, and a lot of people commented, like not on here, but on other socials, about how my life is boring. They're like, you work all day, you write a couple hours in the evening, you don't go anywhere, you don't have any friends. Why do you vlog? Because your life is boring. Well, I think it's because I wanted to show a more normal life. This is my life. I work a full-time job. I am single. I live alone. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I don't have very many friends who live by me anymore. A lot of my friends I'm either not really friends with anymore because we've just kind of grown apart, or they've moved to other areas of the state or other areas of the country. So what I show you guys, this is what I do. I get up in the morning, I eat breakfast, I play with my dog, I feed the dog, I go to work for 8, 9, 10 hours, depending on what I'm doing at work that day. I get off, I eat dinner, I write, or I do some kind of other activity. I always do try to sprinkle in a few other things, and I didn't put these in the vlog this week, but I can in the future if you want to see them. But I will do things like, I'll do diamond painting for maybe like 30 minutes to an hour. I'll read a book. I'm doing adult coloring. I will work on a project. Like, I'll do some organization in the house, things like that. But my life is pretty quiet. And especially being someone who works from home, there are days where it's just me and the dog and I don't really see anybody else because I work from home. So yeah, my life is boring, but I also feel like this is something that a lot of people when they're vlogging don't show, right? Like we always try to show our best life when we're vlogging. So you might make things to do that day so that your vlog is more exciting. I actually knew someone who back in the day, I'm talking like 10, 15 years ago, was one of the early family bloggers. And she blogged, her and her husband vlogged their children when they were small. For about 5 years, they no longer do that because they realize the implications of vlogging with your small children and had some really creepy experiences with stalkers. So they don't do that anymore. But at the time, she actually would explain to me that like they would plan a family outing. Like they would purposely plan family outings so that they had content that week. And one of the things that she realized when the kids got a little bit older was like, I'm not really enjoying this. I'm not enjoying the time with my child, because instead of going to the pumpkin patch with your 2-year-old and just enjoying the fact that it's their first time at the pumpkin patch and like being excited to see your child happy, she was trying to figure out the best shots for her vlog. And I think that's a whole other video and a whole other topic, but there's not a lot of people who are like, this is what I do. And that's what I try to be real, right? This is my life. This is what I do. With that being said, I am very lonely in my life. I love this house so much. There's a lot wrong. There are things that need to be fixed. I love this house. Genuinely do not ever want to leave here. However, everyone I love is downstate. My sister and her husband were originally talking about coming closer to me, like going more to the Indianapolis area, and I live in Northwest Indiana. Her kids at the time when I bought this house were a little bit younger and had plans of going other places. My niece wanted to go to either like LA or Chicago. My nephew had other places he wanted to go. Here we are 3 years later. My dad has passed and the kids are settling into their own lives, right? And in fact, my sister's kids are probably going to settle down in southern Indiana where they are now. I mean, to be fair, my nephew just bought his first house. So I don't see me staying here anymore. I could, but I also have this fear of being old, like elderly, and having everyone I love live far away from me because I really don't have anybody here. So like, if I were to have a heart attack or a stroke and end up down where like I can't go to work, I'm sick, I need someone to help me, there is no one here that can do, like no one in my family is here. Everybody is downstate. So I realized that because everybody is settling downstate, I'm probably going to have to go as well. The problem is I really don't like southern Indiana. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm a city girl. I'm an hour from Chicago. I love being an hour from Chicago. I'm an hour from Chicago, an hour from Lafayette, 2 hours from Indianapolis. I can hit up all the Chicago suburbs. I'm honestly not even that far from like going to Detroit, if I wanted to go up to like Ann Arbor or Detroit. I am so close to so many things, and I love that. But I am so scared of being old and alone. And so I'm kind of taking some time to really think about it, but I may end up having to sell my house down the road and move downstate, which I kind of don't want to do. That's my whole like rant here is, yes, my life is boring. I understand that it's boring, but this is the reality of my everyday. So yeah. Anyways, with that depressing note, I'm just kidding. With that depressing note, I'm excited it's Friday. I'm sad that I won't get to see my sister this weekend. And thank you for sticking along with my 30-minute vlog or 40-minute or whatever the heck this ends up being. I love you guys for supporting me and for being with me along all of my crazy journeys. I hope you at least found this somewhat encouraging and helpful. And if you liked my video, as always, give me a thumbs up, share, comment, all the things. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.